Hi, this is Dena with Left Lane Finds, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I do a whole series of videos called my reseller vlog, and it's all about different topics regarding, reselling. Today's topic is going to be promoted listings. I thought, let's talk about that. That is sometimes a hot topic in different resellers' channels, and I thought, well, let's talk about my experiences, and then if you guys could, if you're a reseller, put comments down below about your experiences with promoted listings. Do you use them? Do you not use them? How do you use them? Because there's tons and tons of different strategies. We're always trying to figure out a way to sell more items. How do you, get your items out there so that people can find them and see them? We're always trying to figure out like algorithms and things like that on the different platforms. Oh, there's a puppy dog. He's behind the fence here. So anyways, there are so many different feelings about promoted listings. I have heard many resellers, especially the full-timers. Now, I'm a part-time reseller. I sell part-time on eBay, Etsy, and Poshmark. You guys have heard me say that a bunch of times, but I always repeat what I'm saying because I never know when I'm going to get new viewers or new subscribers. Oh, that's another thing. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Anyways, so on eBay, they have where you can promote your listings for a fee, and they all suggest percentages anywhere, some of the percentages are pretty high, 7%, 15%, things like that. Or you can set your own percent. You can be like, I'm going to promote everything at 1% or 5% or whatever. So anyways, back to the full-time resellers. The full-time resellers are split 50-50. I listen to a bunch of them on YouTube. There's a ton of reselling channels out there, and so some of them were like, I promote every listing all the time, just always promoting listings. They 100% believe in it. They, you can see this, the traffic and things like that. eBay will show you, how many views you're getting on your items, that kind of thing, and then what happens, how many views you get if you don't promote your items. They do both. So there is definitely, you get a lot more views for the promoted listings, because I just checked mine a minute before I came out here. And then there's other full-time resellers who are like, tried it, didn't work, didn't see any, they have thousands of things listed, they didn't see any uptick in sales based on that. However, every sale you make, you have to pay that, promotion fee or whatever. So it's a double-edged sword. I've heard strategies such as people who, instead of doing promoted listings, they just run sales. Now, you can run a sale if you have a store. You cannot run a sale if you do not have a store. And I didn't have a store for many years. I only recently got my store back in, in December. I got my first store. I've been selling on eBay for close to 7 years now, I think, or somewhere along those lines. But anyways, I was always under the 250 listings. Well, initially, back in the day, you'd only get 50 free listings, and that's kind of where I stayed for a long time. And then when they upped it to 100, I would put 100 on there, because I was all about not paying fees for anything. I did not want to pay listing fees, or it's fine. The final value fees are fine, because that's when something sells and they get their percent. I get that because we're using their platform, which is a global platform. I mean, you have to pay something to list on these global platforms. They do put a lot of effort into all of that. So I do appreciate you know, that in terms of all these online selling platforms and apps and everything else. I don't mind paying for a service. I just don't want to pay extra. So that's what I always think of, because I'm so part-time. Every little bit counts for me, you know. I don't want an extra, you know, 35 cents or 25 cents or whatever it might be if you go over your listings. But however, they kept upping it, and then now I have a store. I'm keeping roughly well, I just checked it a minute ago. I have 287 active listings on eBay. When I get done with this video, I'm going to go and list a couple more items. So I'll have, you know, maybe I'll hit that 290 mark or more. At one point, I did have over 300 and some items listed. And I guess I sold more than I was listing. So I got to get back on the wagon with that. But yeah, so I do have a basic store, and then I started doing promoted listings. I was like, okay, I'm listening to all the pros and cons with the promoted listings. So the pro is that, well, if you're willing to run a sale for, say, 20% off of everything in your store, you're getting 20% less on all of your items, right? So they're like, why would you not promote your items for, say, 7%? Because you have to pay 7% if you sell it, right? 7% is less than 20%. I'm like, okay, I do agree with that. That makes total sense, you know? And so I thought, let me do that. Then I was listening to another reseller, and she said, and there's another guy that says it too. He does promoted listings and he runs sales. And I'm like, oh my God, like that's a lot of money out of each sale. I'm back. I had to stop the video for a second because people with kids were walking past and I didn't want to record them talking or anything like that. And also, people don't always realize that I have this in selfie mode and that I'm really recording myself. So anyways, the only way you can learn what fits your business best, because we're all at this at different levels, we're all selling different types of items. You know, some people only do vintage, some people only do clothes or shoes and sneakers and things like that, or there's resellers like myself that sell a little bit of everything. I know plenty of people who don't do anything. They don't run sales. They don't promote any listings. In fact, that's what I did for many years. I had no problem selling on eBay. You don't have to do any of this. I think sometimes we all get a little desperate because like anytime there's like a slowdown, and the slowdown could be all kinds of reasons why there's a slowdown. You know, it could be, you know, things out of our control. Every time there's a slowdown, you start thinking, oh my goodness, I don't have any sales. I have to do something. I have to do something. Sometimes the only thing you have to do is keep listing or going sourcing, or, you know, you can just let your store just run and let it run through the highs and lows that it naturally does. That's kind of how it works. Now, I do believe in running sales now. I'm like, now that I have the ability to do it and I'm paying for a store, I want to take advantage of some of the things. So anyways, I ran promoted listings on my little store for about a month or so. And when I initially started it, you always think, oh, the first day you turn it on, you're going to start getting sales rolling in. Well, that didn't happen. And so I was like, okay, that's not working very well. And I was sending offers out on top of the promoted listing. So it was like a promoted listing, and then I was sending an offer out where I'm discounting the price. And I'm like, wait a sec, you know, I get offers all the time. I mean, I send out offers all the time on things that people are watching. And I never had to do that with promoted listings. So I'm starting to get a little jaded toward promoted listings. So today I decided to take off my promoted listings, because when you put it on, I put it on for like all of my items that were, I think, over $10 or something like that is what I did. All items priced above $10 were to be promoted, and that campaign actually goes for months. It's the end date was like May 5th, you know. So I don't know if people know that when you do that, it gives an end date, but you can actually go in. It took me a while to find it. You go into your marketing tab, and then you're able to, and I think advertising, then you're able to find the campaign, and then you can end it on all of your items. And I just did that a minute ago. So my thought process now is to do sales. I'm going to just do sales for a bit, and I kind of fell off the wagon of listing items when I got back from my vacation. I haven't listed that many items, so I'm like, I know that always promotes more attraction, if you want to call it that, to the items that you're selling. So I'm like, okay, let me do that. And then I have another thing that I'm going to do, but I'm going to make it as another video. I'm going to tell you something that I just started, and I'm going to keep working on that to see if that causes any additional sales. And this is something other than just running sales. So I will keep you guys posted in another reseller vlog. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I certainly like doing them. I get my steps. It is a bit cold out here. It is April 2nd and it is freezing. I mean, I don't have a winter jacket on, but like my hands are cold. I should have put gloves on. So anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.